Read the disclaimer. Hello everyone and welcome to the Weekend Review, where we recap the previous week and anything extra. We are back again. I actually thought it was going to be canceled this week. However, it looks like we do have something. Now the reason for this, and also the reason why I am a tiny bit late, mostly because of the fact that this week was really bad for me. So I was trying to get back before anything because I want to go to the gym later this year. I'm aiming for September at this point, but I still wanted to make sure I try to catch up on any time missed out. So I was basically trying to get back and trying using weights, but it's probably not the brightest idea that after 2 weeks of not doing it to try to go full force. And then after, I think it was the Tuesday, I basically got sick, but that was kind of just because the weather in Canada keeps shifting. Then Wednesday to now, my lower back's been like terrible, so I couldn't get much done the whole week. So yeah, I was just enjoying the Sunday, I guess, because my back wasn't killing me. So yeah, that's also the reason for the delay on the live. Lesson of the day: know your limits. That's what we're going with. Alrighty, well, the recap for this week, Meta Madness. Glad to see that the video got a lot of love. I was a little bit surprised, to be honest. We got some other stuff. We basically, all the missing Hasbro reviews, so that was a lot of fun. A lot of the stuff I just wanted to kind of get rid of. I'm technically almost completely done with Wave 2 stuff for reviews, but there's still other stuff I want to try to think about what I want to do before a tier list or anything, or buyer's guide. I'm probably going to skip on any of the collaboration stuff and maybe mention it in another video. Or I don't know how I want to do it because I can't get the Star Wars stuff and I'm still trying to figure it out. Oh, also the combo challenge video. Hey, check that one out. That's the rudder one. Next one's El Drago, so that's going to be fun. And the special move thing, because I did a community post recently, and I was like, hey, give me special moves or extreme dashes. So that was kind of fun. I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off, but yeah. So yeah, aside from that, there's not really much else to add. But we'll kind of go over some of the other stuff on here and just kind of see. Let me go on to... Well, the main topic is obviously the samurai. Actually, we're going to go over a fun story here. What happened to Zankye's Cobalt Dragoon? Typhoon hit Japan? Or not, typhoon hit the Asia area, I should be more specific. So I'm pretty sure, I think my Cobalt Dragoon is just lost. I don't know where it is. I've seen the updates. I still don't know what the hell's going on. I'm very curious, to say the least, but I don't know when I'm going to be reviewing that shit. It's literally like, there was a flight delay, which that made sense because of the typhoon, but then after there's like a mechanical delay on like the truck. Bro, at this point, it might be just gone. It might be just gone. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know if one can review it done. I don't know. I think I have to ship the other stuff that I ordered. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or not. I don't know. Maybe some magic happens in my shipment and the shipment starts to clear through customs or something. That's gonna be nuts. I was like, yo, I'll get it this week. It'll be sick, and then it's like, damn. I don't know. Maybe it clears through like Buffalo, whatever, and it's not just updating or whatever. What is your favorite latest release of the Beyblade X line? Well, my friend, is it cheating if I say Lightning El Drago because I'm Metal Fight biased? No, I'll give an actual one. Cobalt Dragoon. I like the left spin attack, but yeah, ironic. I just said that one. Ironic. The irony. We're gonna move on from there. Okay, so some of the other topics for discussion. I thought this was a little bit of a fun thing just to kind of mention and go over, but I did kind of consider the polling for a lot of the stuff in the order we've been getting a lot of this X-Over stuff, just because Drasil is confirmed to be happening. We did get a prototype revealed of Drasil earlier on when I think this was for the Beyblade bar. Let me get the little PN. Do I have the PNG of Drasil? I should have a PNG of Drasil somewhere. Somewhere in this landscape that I've set up for myself. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, Drasil got confirmed, which if you go by the release stuff that we have the info for the next few months, that's like interesting. But, you know, I expect, because we already got Drigger S, Drasil, we already know it should be the next one, then after Dragoon, and then after the Wolborgs, I think this would make sense for the order. This is where it gets interesting in bursts, because I don't know if we would get Storm before Xeno. I have no idea, but they're basically just going in the order of this. Like, this is what the order I think that would make sense if we get in the... Oh, I think I messed up, actually. Yeah, swap Fafnir and Wyvern, but aside from that, that would be probably the order we would get. I'm trying to think what else. And then MFB, I'm expecting, like... I literally expecting it's going to be like a slow burn till the end. And if everything lines up, you would probably have some final set where it has, like, Ultimate Valkyrie... Dragoon MS, and what would be on here? Like Big Bang Pegasus. Maybe they might do like a final 3-bay thing or whatever. And maybe like they put in like a common bay if they continue X over for like the next couple of years. But I don't know. I just thought of that because we got some other stuff to go over, like some of the release stuff to mention. I'll throw it on here. I'll throw it on here for some other update stuff just to talk about. Let's go. I don't know what this is about. This is definitely not true because I have exactly what the orders are. I don't know what this is about at all. I don't know if it's making up or just confusing us with something else, but let's go over anything else. When do you think Wave 2 is going to be released? October. October, my friend. It would be October. October is the official launch for Wave 2, and then after, I think in Wave 3, it should be like January, but if Hasbro, maybe November. But, on the other news, for the testing channel, I finished editing Yell Kong and the other one. What was the other one? And the retesting of Talon Terra. Yeah, the retesting of it. Yeah, because... I remember now, yeah, because for the testing channel, I wanted to kind of redo a lot of stuff, whatever, so you will maybe expect that maybe tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow. It depends if I get it done today, because technically this is all edited, but yeah, I'm just gonna move on from there to some of the other stuff now. So generally any release stuff, whatever, that we kind of got some tidbits on. Okay, so one thing, there's supposed to be a stadium set, and then after there's the UX08. We already know which one of them is, but I'll go over in a moment. Talon got a retest. Yes, my friend, because I usually don't stick to just a straight opinion until maybe trying to see other stuff, and then after if I see there's other info, I try to retest, but there's supposed to be a new stadium set. There was like some Koro kind of teaser thing, whatever. I don't know. There's the rumor that, oh, it's supposed to be some electric stadium, whatever. I don't know if it's even going to be like that. I can't gauge all that well with just trying to see, because even if I go by the price and I try to compare it to previous stuff, it could be as simple as just a battle set and a regular stadium reskin. I would go with this is probably just some stadium reskin for the stadium set. Now, if Takara Tomy was smart, they could throw in a Cobalt Drake in that or something. Will we get lucky? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. But some other stuff. Well, next weekend is the release of El Drago and Whale. That I'm excited for, which the reviews would be like, what is it, the 16th, I think? Whatever the Monday is, assuming my shipment ships on time. But pretty excited for those two. We've pretty much already covered all the stuff possible. Oh, we actually did do a poll recently, by the way, which... I think the predictions on the El Drago weight, I think majority of it, everyone's hoping it's probably going to be 30 to 31 grams. As long as it's 32 to 33, I'm okay with it. what I basically said for El Drago is what we're hoping for is it has to be at least 33 grams. And the reason why I say at least, why this specific number, right? Because I'm saying a number. Well, but why? Well, because I've been researching for the El Drago history, and specifically, El Drago lasted a very long time, and it was still in that weight threshold. If it's greater, awesome, but it managed to last a super, super long time, despite being that weight, despite there being other stuff. Only once, like, really near the end, but, like, El Drago is still, like, pretty useful. So, for Beyblade X, that's, like, the ideal. That is the ideal situation to hope for. They did, on listings, that there is a new stadium, so I'm expecting the new stadium to have some alteration. Well, listen, if the rumor on the stadium in specific was it's supposed to be something motor or whatever, that would be kind of funny to see. I don't know. I think they did this in burst. I think this was Fengriff or something. It was like a dual motor or whatever. If it's going to be like that, that'd be interesting. But then I'm curious what the price point is for a stadium like that. But I don't know. That if that is the case, then sure. Motor is the rumor, electric. So that'd be cool to see if that ends up being true. I think it said on the teaser, more info gets revealed on like September 21st or something. I didn't look into the scan. I just saw the image and I said, oh, cool. But I don't know, if someone saw that scan and they got the translation, or if it's what more info meant, that I'm intrigued by that. If that is the case, then probably might get split info this month. Whale Wave, not really much else to say. I don't know. We've seen the weights. Elevate looks interesting. I don't have much predictions on it. El Drago, if it gets to 33, we're excited. If it's shitty weight, I'll obviously do some rant on it. I mean, Elevate is an interesting bit. Seems like it might be shorter than the average bit. Might have some decent stamina. Curious to see the burst resistance actually effective in battle, and I think Whale Wave might be similar to Tyranno V because we got the confirmed weight. But I do like Elevate because it literally lifts on top of the rails. That's why it's called Elevate, because it gets elevated. Fengriff was locked at Gimmick Stadium, so I got recolored. Yeah. I'm still betting that El Drago is gonna be close to. Well, listen, if we get a good weight, I'll take it. I'll take it. If we don't, I don't know. I do think for the stadium set, now, if they were ballsy and they wanted to do this, you do a Gimmick Stadium and you throw in Cobalt Drake recolor. That would be pretty. New stadium, but you also get a recolor of a rare bait. That would be really, really smart, because otherwise, what else do you pair with it? Because basic line, right? So we know it has to be something from the BX line. So Cobalt Drake would be the smartest choice. Will Drago, will be plastic instead of... Yeah, Lightning El Drago is the one that just says pure plastic. The inner section is plastic, the outer is... Well, it's a mix, I'm pretty sure. It's a mix of, like, the metal shelling that it has. Like, the plastic areas are protected by metal, but there's also the regular metal contact. Do you think Hasbro tournament's exclusive to their stadium and bait? Well, most certainly, yes. Most certainly, if they do something like that, it would make sense. Like, everything is regional. But let's cover the main topic, which is leading into, actually, the start of the second season, technically. Well, I say that, but like the anime is still ongoing, but the manga is pretty much done. I've been kind of holding off on doing any manga discussion on the finale just because I wanted time to settle. But listen, they're giving a UX to Steel Samurai, which I'm pretty happy with. It's kind of funny because I guess every quote-unquote exclusive has, obviously, I have to now go back and re-explain probably how this works. So we're gonna go through like two seconds of me having to re-explain. But in the Metal Saga, there was the Metal system, so that was the original Pegasus, Leon, whatever. Okay, so then after Hasbro doesn't adapt that, instead they adapt the Metal system, but as the hybrid wheel system. So then they have exclusive, in air quotes, fusion wheels, but Takara Tomy also uses it for their stuff. And then after, it works in hand with each other. So, kind of similar in that regard. You have, for an example, like Knife Shinobi, and then after you have Shinobi Knife. So they work with each other. But even this, like, I think every single motif that's been Hasbro, I don't think any of it's exclusive. I think we're going to see it later down the line. Shinobi we saw got it, Tyranno got it, and now Samurai is getting it. So, I expect anything. Anything at this point. And also, if you think about it, all the typing's always matched. So, for an example, Tyranno, both were attack. Shinobi, both were defense. I assume Samurai has to be both balance. It has to be. The new Samurai is UX. Yes. It is going to be a unique line. I'll get the PNG that I have heavily modified for copyright reasons. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. This is pretty modified, alright? I don't think they can get me. If they, I don't know, bruh, it's been over a month, so listen. It's modified, it's cleaned off the thing. Support the official Koro, whatever, listen. I'll keep it like this, just in case. But, yeah, it's got... the plastic isn't really pink. The plastic's purple. Only like the motif is pink, but it's like the what is it? The sakura? Shit. I should remember how to say the word. Whatever. It's those colors of pink and green that's mixed with. Now I'm assuming it's gonna be samurai katana. Shit. I hate the Hasbro naming system. It's confusing me now. Samurai katana, right? Samurai katana. That would be the name order for the thing. All right, we're gonna go with that. Sakura or Sakura? I feel like it's Sakura. I feel like that makes more sense to say than Sakura. I'm gonna go with Sakura for now. Anyways, it's a balanced type. Now it's kind of close to Thermal Pisces from Middle Fight in shape. But that's at least what that reminds me of. Or maybe you could also kind of think of like a Deep Chaos from Burst. The gimmick of it kind of is what I'm assuming it's gonna be one side is really aggro, like Unicorn Sting basically. It's gonna be something where it's like, oh, on the aggressive side, if it hits you, it'll be a very strong slice of a hit. Everybody asks about CX, brother. CX is not gonna be till March. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's zero CX news until maybe like February. I understand, like, there's a data mine, whatever we got on the app, but, like, I do not like being asked about, like, there's zero CX. You're not going to find, you aren't supposed, just like, okay, just like how we're technically not supposed to know about the releases for the next few months, there is information that comes out. And for this one, it was data mine and the thing, but there is nothing. We literally got, like, a PNG. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nada. So we might get Takara versions of Hasbro. Yeah, probably. I would assume. Okay, and I am also doing this because there was 2 that asked about CX. So that is the answer. No more CX questions, please, for the love of God. No more CX. I don't know what CX is, all right? We'll find out. We'll find out in a few months. But any real wish list I have, I just hope we get, like, I don't know, 780, right? 780 would be a nice ratchet to eventually get. I think that would be pretty cool. We've already got 760, so I think 80 would be pretty nice. And not really much else. Because other than that, I'm wondering how we're going to see Whale Wave debut. I'm wondering how we're going to see Samurai, how it's going to work. Is the team going to have Whale Wave and Samurai paired together? Is there going to be a theming? Is there going to be a theme with it? We're gonna find out. 290. Maybe then if they do that, that'll be it. But I am very excited for this Bay, mostly because I love Katana Muramasa from Quad Drive. I think it performs like shit, but it looks really cool. So that's my bias. But we basically have this. We're going to be getting this info, I think, the Thursday, so that would be like the 12th or whatever, so expect a video then. But I'm hoping we see some of the stadium info. I hope it's not just one bay, otherwise super short video. I'm not gonna be dragging it out to like 8 minutes. I have no content to do that otherwise. It'll be like a 2-minute video. But aside from that, anything else I can kind of mention, we'll kind of go into any real discussion of... trying to think what else is there. Not really much else, because we're in this period where it's just waiting for El Drago. Because what else is... no, even the Beyblade Zone game, there's not really much to go by. Like, even that one. Like, that I think releases November, I think, right? Is it November? I don't even remember when it's supposed to release. And we don't even got the localized info on that, so... we got El Drago and the other stuff. So I suppose now, since I've kind of covered most of the topics, I'll kind of go over anything else in the meantime. So now it's a free Q&A session at this point, because now we can just kind of waffle for a little bit just to kind of talk, but I don't know. Okay, when we'll be getting gimmicky bits and ratchet. I mean, listen, you've got Metal Needle, you've got Glide, you've got Quake, Elevate. Trying to think what else. I would say Disc Ball, but Disc Ball's not. You've got plenty of stuff, but give me like I gotta mention this, that this is not Metal Fight, right? I know Metal Fight, the spin tracks had the gimmicks, whatever, but you gotta have like patience, right? Because I feel like a lot don't realize this, but if you grew with like Metal Fight, it was like I think even over like a year until you started getting like real gimmicks on the stuff that weren't just like shapes or whatever. So like some patience, some patience, some patience. Season 2 1. I don't know. Whenever. I think it should be probably starting October. I would assume. You think Upper and Barrage mode will make a difference in the performance of Eldra? It'll make the same difference that it did in the original Metal Fight. Probably not that much. And the ruling for Takara Tomy, I know, is supposed to be you can only use one per deck, and you can't do mode. There's no mode change. They're both counted as the same part. I assume if WBO does something like that, they'll probably also adapt the rules similar. Any predictions of Hasbro Wave 3? I don't know. God knows. God knows. In the meantime, I'll kind of just go over any general plans or whatever just for that type of stuff, but sick. So if I can if somehow some of my Cobalt Dragoon can clear through customs, I hope to God I'll get that Cobalt Dragoon review. I hope to God. Otherwise, I have no idea. Otherwise, I'll probably try to maybe do. I'm actually going to see what the schedule is that I wrote for this week. But I do want to also address, in general, if there's any questions for any future wave of Hasbro, you're going to be waiting a while. If there is info, you'll see me report on it. Otherwise, if there's nothing, you're just waiting a couple of months. That's usually how it goes. I might try to do a video just recapping my thoughts on the manga finale, and then after, I don't know, whatever else. And then after, obviously, Thursday's news, I'll probably try to do catch up with the episodes that I missed, and I don't know, for the weekend. For the weekend, I'll make up something. And then after next weekend, that Monday, that's the El Drago review, and then after Whale Wave and all that stuff. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. But you think there'll be any Burst remake until the 20th anniversary? Well, shit, I hope. I thought we were going to get Storm Spriggan at the end of this year. They revealed Drasil S. Who asked for Drasil S? So technically, I'm pulling up the polling right now because I actually want to see. What got ranked higher in this, in both of these. I don't know if I actually put the original rankings or not. Drasil S was 9th. Storm Spriggan, technically speaking, ranked higher than Drasil in the respective tier lists that both of them were from. So why on God's earth would they try to prioritize Drasil over Spriggan? Now, probably the actual answer is that Drasil is easier to do. Burst is hard to convert into that, and probably that's the actual reason, but I don't know. I'm still pissed that we got Drasil. I wanted to see Spriggan this year. But yeah, aside from that, we'll just go with a quick recap or anything else. I've already given my predictions. Samurai, pretty exciting. News on the Thursday. Stadium, maybe a motor gimmick. That'll be interesting. Testings on the channel, a retesting on Talon Terra, and the Elk-Kong is going to be going out. Eventually, I'm going to be getting through Bite Croc and Savage Bear, and then after, I'll probably do the Wave 2, like tier list and buyer's guide stuff. And I'm trying to think of anything else. I don't think there's much else aside from that. I think we pretty much hit everything. Listen, I'm kind of not used to this because we got a high amount of viewers, and I do appreciate it. So I can't bullshit another 20-30 minutes. So. No, I think we're going to wrap it up. Listen, I don't like dragging it out if there's no discussion. I apologize. So we're going to probably wrap it up. We're going to probably wrap it up here then. It's kind of a short live. Oh, also, I have to figure out the start of the music. That was just temporary, but we're going to probably try to see a solution to that for the countdown stuff. But, yeah, trying to work on comp content. I'm getting back into working on the El Drago history, and other stuff. My back is like a little bit better, so I'm hoping my lower back is just completely recovered for this week, because otherwise. But I want to say thank you all for watching. that's gonna be it. I can't milk this any further. I'm sorry. Listen, this is about it. So I will actually mention. Hold on. I gotta plug in. Shit, I gotta plug in my store. Oh God. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. Hold on. Listen. Someone's gotta at least do one purchase, and then after the stream, no. That was a joke. I can't actually find it. Come on, give me a PNG. We'll go with this. Mall Bays. Listen, it supports the channel. So I appreciate any and all support regardless. Listen. I appreciate any support regardless. Okay. So now I can conclude. So listen, if you want to check out Mall Bays, please do. We're going to get a lot of pre-orders. We got some new sales going on. I appreciate any support regardless. Okay, now we can end it right. Now I can do the explosion now properly. And see, I had to end it off properly. We had to end off with the plug. Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. There will be a live next... Yeah, there should be a live next... Yeah, live next Sunday. We'll probably have an extended discussion on the stadium in Samurai. And that'll be it for now. Let me know your thoughts on the Samurai. And also, damn it, before I forget... just in case things don't go well this week for probably the plan that I have, can someone do me a favor and do a comment on every single battle in Season 1 Ryuga had with Lightning El Drago that's like an important battle? I'll probably do a community tab post, but for reasons. But thank you for watching. That's going to be it for now. Take care and bye. Have a wonderful Sunday, everyone.